Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mayor Delacuilla.
Here.
Director Blau Pignatello. Director of Finance Herwick. Councilman at Large Elliott.
Here.
Councilwoman at Large Kelly.
Here.
Councilwoman at Large Stager. Here. Ward 1 Councilman Biassiata.
Here.
Ward 2 Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Ward 3 Councilman Snitsky.
Here.
Ward 4 Councilman Greenwald.
Here.
Director of Public Service and Properties Johnson. Building Commissioner Vitardi.
Here.
Engineer Collins.
Here.
We'll now have the reading and disposal of the journal. Tom.
Yes, I know. Having read the journal, I find no errors or omissions and ask that it be approved.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, the minutes of the special council meeting have been approved. Moving on to consent agenda for May 28, 2019.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
there's no division of the question. I move that we accept the consent agenda for May 28th, 2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Consent agenda is adopted. There's no resolutions, accommodation nights. We'll move on to reports of committee, planning, zoning, economic development.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
minutes for the previous Planning, Zoning, and Economic Development Committee meeting are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting is June 18th.
Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. President. The most recent meeting of the Public Works Committee was on May 7th. The next meeting will be on June 4th. The minutes of the most recent meeting are pending.
Community Services.
Thank you, Council President. Our last meeting was on May 7th. The next meeting is June 4th, and the minutes are on file with our clerk.
Police and Safety.
Thank you, Mr. President. Previous meeting minutes are pending. Our next meeting will be held on June 18th.
Parks and Recreation.
Thank you, Mr. President. The minutes for the Parks and Recreation are on file from May 21st, and our next meeting is June 4th.
Rules, Ordinance, Ethics.
Thank you, Mr. President. The last meeting was on May 7th. The next meeting is on June 4th, and the meeting minutes are on file with the clerk.
Finance, Civil Service, and Personnel. Our last meeting was May 21st. Those minutes are on file with the clerk. Our next meeting will be June 4th. We have no appointments and confirmations this evening. Do we have any communications? No communication. Council's now open to the audience on legislation only. Okay, moving on to ordinances and resolutions. Ordinance 65, 2019.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance 65-2019 by title only for its third and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 65, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a memorandum of understanding between the police departments of Parma, Parma Heights, Brooklyn, the high-intensity drug trafficking area, and Seven Hills for forensic assistance expertise and other specialized services, and authorizing an amount not to exceed $3,000 annually for said service.
Further motion.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance 65-2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky. Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 65 has been approved. Moving on to amended ordinance 67, 2019.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
Mr. President, I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 2019 by title only for its final reading under emergency.
I second. Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliot.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Amended ordinance 67, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and Councilman Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Jack Doheny Companies of Twinsburg, Ohio, for repairs to the Service Department Sewer Vector Model 2110J6P, with appurtenances appropriating an amount not to exceed $10,758.22 and declaring an emergency.
For the motion,
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 67-2019.
I second. Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Amended ordinance 67, 2019 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 68.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 68-2019 by title only for its third and final reading.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 68, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Frederick's Floor Covering for the purpose of replacing the carpeting in the men's and women's locker rooms at the city's recreation complex and installing a new product with appurtenances and authorizing an amount not to exceed $5,782.40 for said service.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 68-2019.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. 68 is passed. Moving on to the second reading of ordinance 73.
Ordinance number 73, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with Courtview Justice Solutions Incorporated, doing business as Equivant of North Canton, Ohio, for the purpose of performing annual maintenance and support of the mayor's court legacy case management system software and the right to use license, and appropriating the sum not to exceed $2,533 for said service.
Moving on to ordinance 74.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 74-2019 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 74, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an engagement letter on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with the Ohio Auditor of State for the purpose of performing a financial statement audit for the fiscal year 2018, appropriating a sum not to exceed $25,297 for said service and declaring an emergency.
For the motion,
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance 74-2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Robo. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Martin.
Wow.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 74 has been approved. Moving on to ordinance 75.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance 75-2019 for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance 75, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with the Ohio Fire Chiefs Association of Worthington, Ohio, for the purpose of providing guidance and oversight of the fire chief selection process, aid in the development of a job description for the position, develop and administer written examinations for the fire chief's position, develop and conduct an assessment center for fire chief candidates, appropriating a sum not to exceed $4,800 for the fire chief selection process, $6,100 for up to 6 candidates for the assessment center, $1,500 plus $20 for each person tested for the written testing, and declaring an emergency.
Further,
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass ordinance number 75-2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, 75 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 76.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 76-2019 by title only for its first and final reading.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 76, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and Councilman Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement on behalf of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, with the Board of Education of the Parma City School District of Parma, Ohio, to provide transportation for summer camp field trips. Said agreement shall terminate August 20th, 2019. Authorizing an amount not to exceed $5,500 for said service and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman.
I move that we pass ordinance 76-2019.
I second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. I move that we read ordinance 77 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 77, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Stager, Elliott, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. A moral claim authorizing and directing the finance director to pay Paula Dobalek of Seven Hills, Ohio, a sum not to exceed $212 toward reimbursement of monies expended due to the snaking of the sewer cleanout in her front lawn, which detected a blockage by the street that caused a backup in the homeowner's basement and declaring an emergency.
I further move that we approve ordinance 77, 2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, 77's been approved. Moving on to ordinance 78.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance number 78, 2019 by title only for its first and final reading.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 78, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delacuilla and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Stager, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend section 107.04, regularly scheduled meetings of council, as contained in chapter 107, public notice and public meetings of Title I, general provisions of Part 1, administrative code of the codified ordinances of the city of Seven Hills, Ohio, for the purpose of amending the regularly scheduled meetings of council and regularly scheduled meetings of committees of council commencing June 1st, 2019, and thereafter, and declaring an emergency.
Further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman,
I move that we pass ordinance number 78, 2019.
Second,
roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 78 has been passed. Moving on to ordinance 79, 2019. I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read ordinance 79, 2019 for its first and final reading.
second,
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes.
Ordinance number 79, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Steger, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance to amend section 121.09 Rules of Council, Rule 1, Meetings, subsection A, Regular Meetings, as contained in section 121.09, the Rules of Council, chapter 121, Council of Title III, Legislative of Part 1, Administrative Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Seven Hills, Ohio, for the purpose of changing the day of a meeting falling on an election day and declaring an emergency.
I further move that we pass ordinance 79, 2019.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
Yes.
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Ordinance 79 is passed. Moving on to ordinance 80.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and amend
Sorry.
ordinance number 80-2019.
I second. What's the amendment?
There's, first paragraph, instead of 3-acre parcel, it will be 0.78 acres parcel. And section 2, to fill in the price, the purchase of the property would be $320,000.
I second the motion to amend ordinance 80, 2019 by changing the first paragraph from 3 acres to 0.78 acres in section 2 to fill in the property value as $320,000. Roll call.
Kelly.
yes,
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Do we have a further motion?
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we suspend the rules under the charter and read amended ordinance number 80-2019 by title only for its first and final reading.
Now, second.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly.
yes,
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, ordinance 80 is passed. I'm sorry.
Amended ordinance number 80, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Steger, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. An ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into a real estate purchase agreement and any related documents between the city and Robert J. Coran Jr. and James R. Coran concerning the acquisition of a certain property on Rockside Road and declaring an emergency.
We have further motion.
Mr. President,
Councilman.
I move that we pass amended ordinance 80-2019.
I second. Roll call.
Kelly.
yes,
Elliott.
Yes.
Steger.
Yes.
Greenwald.
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, now ordinance 80 is passed. I'll now have the first reading of resolution number 14.
Resolution number 14, 2019, introduced by Mayor Delaquila and councilpersons Biassiata, Kelly, Elliott, Steger, Martin, Snitsky, and Greenwald. A resolution approving the proposed alternate tax budget for the city of Seven Hills, Ohio for the fiscal year 2020.
The council is now open to the audience. Reports from the Mayor Safety Director.
No report this evening.
City Engineer.
No report this evening. Thank you.
Building Commissioner.
No report, thank you.
Council Miscellaneous. Norm.
I just want to congratulate the council for having the foresight to acquire the property that you did this evening, and we did this evening as a city, and that it will have, I'm sure will be a key feature for a number of plans in the future.
Councilman Snitsky.
Nothing at this time, sir.
I apologize to call Norm I should have said Councilman Martin. Councilman Greenwald,
Yes, I'd actually move that we excuse the absences of the law director and finance director, as well as the service director.
I'll second that motion. Roll call on this vote.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes. Anything further, Councilman Greenwald?
No, that's all I have for.
Councilman Stager?
Nothing, thank you.
Councilman Elliott?
Yes, I'd like to thank the mayor and yourself for your quick and timely work on purchasing this property. It is going to be a huge benefit to the city down the road, and I appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Mayor.
Councilwoman Kelly?
Nothing, thank you.
A couple updates real quick. And a happy note, a few weeks ago, I attended a YWCA banquet recognition for women leadership in our area. And part of that presentation, it was shared with me that in 2019 in the United States, that we have more female elected officials than at any other point in history. And I wanted this evening to recognize Seven Hills' contribution to that outstanding goal. So thank you, Councilwoman Kelly and Councilwoman Stager, for being part of this history-making year of women in elected positions.
Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I further give an update. We had a new projected completion of the Vitalia Seven Hills. That's the 17-acre project on Rockside. It'll be in a number of phases. It'll open in phases, but the final phase is now targeted for early 2020. That's all I have this evening. If there's nothing else from the administration or council, I'm going to move to adjourn this meeting at 8:20.
Second.
Roll call.
Kelly,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Stager.
Yes.
Greenwald,
Yes.
Snitsky.
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Biassiata.
Yes, meeting's adjourned.
I don't know, I got weight. And I lost 4 pounds. Well, yeah,